Good evening and welcome. It's 8 p.m. on the clock. It's time for the news on NDTV. I am Ankit Tyagi. These are the headlines. Nitish Kumar's big caste gambit. Controversial caste report ahead of the key polls. Bihar caste survey is out. Backward castes now constitute 63% of the state. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's clear signal to the warring factions in the BJP. No chief minister face for the upcoming polls. BJP's push for party over personality in the elections. Massive NIA crackdown. 3 suspected ISIS terrorists arrested. Wanted in Pune case. NIA's most wanted also in custody. Pistols, chemicals and raw material for bombs seized. 6 dead over property dispute in Uttar Pradesh's Deoria. Village strongman fight over land leads to a bloody murder trail. Katalin Kariko and Dew Wiesmann have won the Nobel Prize in Medicine for their work on the messenger RNA technology that paved the way for COVID-19 vaccine. Starting with this big political story, ladies and gentlemen, which will have repercussions not only in the elections which are upcoming in the 5 states, but also in the 2024 elections of the country. Now, Bihar has become the very first state to release the data for caste-based survey, while JDU leader and Chief Minister Nitish Kumar and his allies, RJD patriarch Lalu Prasad Yadav, termed the publication of the report on October 2nd historic. Leaders of the BJP are calling it an eyewash.
On Gandhi Jayanti, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's big caste gambit. Bihar government has released its report on the caste survey today. According to the survey, out of a total population of 13 crore 7 lakhs, 27.12% of Bihar's population is backward caste. 36.01% of the population is extremely backward, which means a whopping 63% of the population is categorized as backward caste basis this survey. A number that Nitish Kumar hopes to consolidate in his favor in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls.
उसका जो कराया गया तो ये पूरा का पूरा करके जो भी रिजल्ट आया है, आप उसके बाद सबकी आर्थिक स्थिति एक परिवार का भी ले लिया गया, तो करके भी सब कुछ उसको भी कर रहा, सबको जानकारी भी दे देगा और कुल मिला करके कल प्रेजेंट करवा देंगे एक जगह।
सरकार बनने के बाद ही कम समय में हम लोगों ने जानकारी इकट्ठा भी की है और आज ऐतिहासिक दिन पर जो है ऐतिहासिक काम जो है हम लोगों ने किया है।
While the Mahagathbandhan is clearly looking to counter BJP's Hindutva politics with the resurgence of caste-based politics, Prime Minister Modi had a sharp retort for the opposition.
वो तब भी जात पात के नाम पर समाज को बांटते थे, आज भी वही पाप कर रहे हैं।
While there are differences of opinion between the India bloc parties over the issue, it's likely that the opposition will make caste politics or social justice an election issue for 2024. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi reacted to the report, saying that it's imperative for the nation to know caste data. What will be interesting to note is whether BJP will revise its political calculations basis the caste report. With Manish Kumar in Patna, Usama Shab for NDTV.
Now, this will definitely bring all the political parties back to their drawing board. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today in a rally in Rajasthan, election rally in Rajasthan, Chittorgarh, answered the most important question that not only people following his party but also the opposition is looking at. Who will be the chief ministerial face? Take a look.
इस चुनाव में हमारा एक ही चेहरा है और वो चेहरा है कमल। इस कमल को ही भारी बहुमत से जिताना है। और हम इस कमल के नेतृत्व में, कमल के निशान से राजस्थान का भाग्य भी तेज गति से आगे बढ़ाएंगे।
This, in fact, Prime Minister's answer is a clear signal to party veterans like former Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Vasundhara Raje, and others in the party, those who are vying for that post. All right. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to another important story. 3 suspected ISIS terrorists have been arrested by the Delhi Police's special cell. Now, this has come after a sustained operation. The Delhi Police Special Cell has also nabbed NIA's most wanted on their list. Now, the 3 suspected ISIS terrorists, those who have been arrested, there has been a lot of material, including pistols and raw material for making bombs, which have been recovered from them.
One of NIA's most wanted, Shahnawaz alias Shafi Uzama, arrested from a hideout by the Delhi police in the national capital. Suspected ISIS terrorist Shahnawaz is among the 3 arrested by the special cell of the Delhi police in its big crackdown on terror across states. Ever since he was linked to the ISIS Pune module case, it has been a cat-and-mouse game between Shahnawaz and the security agencies. An engineer by profession, Shahnawaz moved from Delhi to Pune, where 2 of his associates were arrested 2 years ago by the NIA, but he managed to flee.
बॉम्ब बनाने के अलग अलग लिटरेचर थे जो कि इन्हें खास तौर पे इनके जो क्रॉस दी बॉर्डर पाकिस्तान के हैंडलर्स थे उन्होंने भेजे और इसके द्वारा काफ़ी लोगों से ये इंटरनेट पे अलग अलग तंजीमों से इन्होंने राफ्ता बना रखा था। अर्ली इंटरोगेशन में जो बात हम आपसे शेयर कर सकते हैं इस स्टेज पे वो ये है कि इन्होंने वेस्टर्न इंडिया, सदर्न इंडिया में अलग अलग जगह पे, जिसकी हम पूरी डिटेल आपको अलग से एक प्रेस नोट के ज़रिए दे देंगे, इन्होंने रेकी करी।
Sources say Shahnawaz, Abdullah and Rizwan, all of them techies, were radicalized into joining the ISIS mission over the Telegram app. As per the police, they were part of a larger terror conspiracy to trigger violence across the country on a scale larger than 26/11. Rizwan Ali, who has a BTech in computer science, was arrested few years ago for suspected links with the ISIS but was released from jail after a de-radicalization program. Abdullah, meanwhile, also has a technical background and reportedly ran a diaper store in Pune which was used to assemble explosives. As per the police, the trio had done a recce of the Western Ghats along with other key places in the country. The 3 accused have been sent to a 7-day police custody. Well, the police have also recovered jihadi literature, material to make explosives and also pistols from the 3 accused. Well, this comes amid a nationwide NIA crackdown and a larger trend of techies being brainwashed towards radicalism and terrorist activity. With Mukesh Singh Sengar, Vedant Agarwal for NDTV.
Staying with Delhi, a shocking murder from the national capital that was kept a secret for 2 years using fake audio clips and vaccine certificates. This is the story of a head constable of Delhi police who has allegedly murdered his own former colleague in 2021 after she turned his proposal down. What's more shocking is that the head constable managed to get the woman's family to believe that she was alive for over 2 years. Mukesh Singh Sengar with this shocking detailed report.
A Delhi police head constable has been arrested for the murder of his former colleague 2 years after he allegedly choked her to death and threw her body in a canal. Behind the arrest of Surendra Rana was a long wait and relentless pursuit of justice by the victim Mona Yadav's family.
नाटकीय अंदाज में उनके फंक्शंस अटेंड करता रहा, उनकी शादियां अटेंड करता रहा और थाने मुखर्जी नगर में जाके बोलता था कि इसको ढूंढो भाई, क्यों नहीं ढूंढ रहे इसको जल्दी से। और उनके फैमिली के साथ इस प्रकार का उसने रेपो बना लिया कि ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता है।
The victim was a 27-year-old constable who was posted in the control room where she met the accused. Rana, a married man with a 12-year-old son, fell in love with Mona and killed her when she rejected his advances. After strangling her to death, Rana buried Mona's body at this very spot in Manipur, covered it with stones and told her family that she has gone missing. Rana then pretended that he was looking for missing Mona, accompanied her family to the police station many times, took a woman to get vaccinated and got a certificate done in Mona's name to make it seem like she's alive, made transactions from Mona's account and used Mona's SIM card. Rana then roped in his brother-in-law Rabin, who spoke to Mona's family 5 times pretending to be Arvind, a made-up character. The two of them then made the family believe that Mona had eloped with Arvind.
हेलो
हेलो नमस्कार जी भाई साहब।
नमस्कार जी।
भाई मैं अरविंद बोल रहा हूँ गुड़गांव से।
अरविंद बताइए।
भाई साहब एक बार पूरी बात सुनना मेरी। मैंने और मोना ने शादी कर लिया और मेरे घर वाले मेरे पीछे पड़े हुए हैं, ठीक है। और मैं जा रहा हूँ फिलहाल पंजाब, रोहतक के नजदीक हूँ मैं अभी। 10-15 दिन में मैं आपके पास ही आ जाऊंगा, ठीक है।
नहीं एक्चुअली मेरे को बात करनी थी अभी।
नहीं अभी वो बात करने के मूड में नहीं है, बिल्कुल डरी हुई है बहुत ज्यादा, ठीक है।
To deceive the police, Rabin would go to hotels across Haryana, in Dehradun, Rishikesh and Mussoorie allegedly with prostitutes and would give Mona's family the impression that it was Mona travelling with him. Rana had many audio clips of Mona. He would edit these clips and send doctored conversations to the victim's family to make it seem like Mona herself did not want to go back to them.
कहाँ हो तुम और ये क्या मैसेज छोड़ा है? तुम्हारा सामान तुम्हारे घर वाले ले गए, वीडियो अलंकार आए थे। अपने घर बात कर लो। इतने दिनों बाद कॉल किया है। तुम्हें पता है तुम्हारी मम्मी की तबीयत खराब है। सबको इतनी टेंशन हो रही, गुस्से में सब।
अरे मम्मी गुस्सा करेंगी यार, नहीं दिमाग खराब कर देंगी। चिल्लाएंगी मम्मी, फिर आने की क्या जरूरत थी कि वो थी।
When the crime branch took over the investigation 2 months ago, they traced the mobile number from which Rabin used to call, pretending to be Arvind.
उस नंबर को ट्रेस किया तो वो इशू हो रखा था पवन कुमार की आईडी पे। पवन कुमार कोई एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता था, वो फेक आईडी थी। लेकिन इत्तेफाक से उस पे फोटो लगा रखी थी इसने, राविन ने अपनी, राजपाल की। तो इन्होंने बैकवर्ड उसको इन्वेस्टिगेट शुरू किया और राजपाल को पहले इंट्रोगेट किया।
Once the police untangled the complex web of lies, Mona's skeletal remains were recovered from the drain. Surendra Rana, his brother-in-law Rabin and his friend Rajpal have been arrested in this murder case. In New Delhi with Mukesh Singh Sengar and Priyanshi Sharma, NDTV Bureau Report.
Moving on to Manipur now, a massive shutdown grips Manipur's Churachandpur following arrest in the killing of the 2 youths. In fact, the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum has declared an indefinite shutdown, demanding the release of the detainees arrested by the CBI in connection of killing of the 2 minor students who went missing on July 6th and were found dead on September 25th. The CBI has now moved the 4 arrested people to Guwahati.
Deserted streets in Manipur's Churachandpur, as tribal groups have called an indefinite shutdown, protesting the arrest of 4 tribals, 2 women and 2 men by CBI, which on Sunday evening swiftly moved them to Guwahati. Sources say the security officers believe they are linked to a tribal militant group and were behind the alleged killing of 2 minor students who went missing on July 6th. Photos of their dead bodies had gone viral last week on social media after the mobile internet ban was lifted.
It came to light that this recent abduction of 2 student leaders and innocent women and children is purportedly related to the reported missing of 2 Meitei students.
Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights stand distraught at the action and inaction of the state and central leadership against the Kuki Jau community.
ये जो मणिपुर में हो रहा है ये घटना, ये waging war against the Indian Union by the Kuki militant from Myanmar base and Bangladesh base along with some militant from India. तो it clearly shows, इसने सबको दिखा दिया है कि ये कोई मामूली चीज नहीं है.
The Kuki groups have threatened protests across all hill districts. All government offices in Churachandpur will be forced to shut and borders with the valley remain sealed. Meanwhile, the parents of the two students want the mortal remains of their children. The state government has extended the mobile internet ban for 5 more days. In Guwahati, at the CBI's regional office, the 4 detained have been kept under high security. The 2 minors have been handed over to child welfare officers. With BN Sunzu and K Mangte in Manipur, and Sanjay Chakraborty and Ratnadeep Chaudhary in Guwahati, Bureau Report, NDTV.
To another gruesome crime which has come to light from Uttar Pradesh. 5 members of a family were killed after a village strongman was murdered over a land dispute in Devariya district of Uttar Pradesh. Now, UP Chief Minister has directed the officials to provide assistance to the affected family and have asked the police to thoroughly investigate this incident.
6 deaths over a property dispute in UP's Deora district. Village strongman Prem Yadav and Satyaprakash Dubey had been locked in a land dispute for a long time. On Monday morning, Prem Yadav had gone to Satyaprakash Dubey's house to discuss a settlement. Things took a drastic turn when Prem Yadav was attacked by a woman with a sharp weapon. As the news of Prem Yadav's murder spread, a mob of his supporters reached Satyaprakash's house and killed 5 members of his family, including him, his 10-year-old daughter and 15-year-old son.
एक पक्ष के एक आदमी का तुरंत डेथ हुई थी और बाकी 6 लोग पुलिस को अनकॉन्शियस स्टेज में मिले थे, तो जिनको हम लोगों ने देवरिया मेडिकल कॉलेज में रेफर किया, तो वहां डॉक्टर ने जब उनका एग्जामिनेशन किया तो उसमें शायद 5 लोगों की डेथ बताई जा रही है.
The tragic incident has left the villagers in shock.
रुद्रपुर में कभी इतना बड़ा जघन्य अपराध नहीं हुआ था और विवाद अब लगभग समाप्ति की ओर था. ऐसा विवाद है कि दोनों परिवार खत्म हो जाएंगे.
While there is tension in the area, more than 10 people have been taken into custody by the police for questioning. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has directed district officials to provide all possible assistance to the affected families and has asked police to take action against the guilty. Vinod Kumar Dwivedi and Tanish Punjabi's report for NDTV.
Meanwhile, fresh face-off between the TMC and the BJP, in fact, the Bengal government and the centre in the national capital. Now, currently, the TMC is holding a protest at Rajghat over alleged non-release of central funds linked to the Manrega scheme. The protest in Delhi is being led by TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee. Remember, Banerjee has announced that he will skip the Enforcement Directorate's summons on Tuesday for this protest.
ये इतने बड़े दल की होने की बात करते हैं, इतने ताकतवर होने की बात करते हैं, लेकिन इनका जो डर है वो धीरे-धीरे अब बाहर आ रहा है.
केंद्र सरकार से कोई कमी पश्चिम बंगाल के विकास के लिए नहीं रखी गई. लेकिन ऐसा क्या हुआ कि ममता बनर्जी जी को अपने कुछ भ्रष्ट सांसद और कुछ ऐसे नेताओं को भेजना पड़ा जो भ्रष्टाचार जमीन पे चल रहा है, उसके ऊपर पश्चिम बंगाल में कार्रवाई नहीं हुई, लेकिन उस पर लीपापोती करने के लिए अपने कुछ नेताओं को यहां पर भेजा है.